Professor Gator in the laboratory. We've did some modifications to the first ideas. At first I wanted to build something more compact as a power supply, but then I found this, but I didn't have an extension cord for the back. This was roundish, and it was two side by side and one underneath, but they were round, and I didn't have nothing to plug in, so I opened the box here, and then I went and hooked them up direct. I soldered them in place, and then I put a heat shrink on the wire so that it'd give it some kind of body, you know, like it holds together. And then I filled it with what do you call that? Glue stick, glue from glue stick. Then the power cord. I had, well, you guys remember I had bought, hang on, oops, things are falling apart here. I had bought this connector here on the box, but now these connector here, but that's not what was on that power supply, so I went and made a splice. I found remember I showed you how to find the positive and negative? So I found the positive and I matched it to what I needed as input here. So now, hang on, I'll set you up, then we'll swing down. I want you to, oh, I can't, show you like this here. Yeah. Can you see that? I think you can see it. Turn it so that it's going the right way. Okay. Can you see it? I hope so. This thing is in the way. Okay. So right now we're inputting 3.6 volts. Our target is around 4. Our target, I believe, is around 3.86 volts. And once we got that, then we'll be going towards the milliamp sector. But as you can see here, see it's on. I can increase and decrease the voltage, different things. But now the battery's on charge. It's anyways, we're looking for around 4. It's searching 3.6. It's going from 3.82 to 3.86 right now. So it's trending upwards. So once it gets to around 4, I think it's going to swing over and start pumping some amperage into the battery. We'll leave it be because I don't want to charge these in the house just because of what I read about this and what I seen about. Can you see the battery? No, you can't. What I've seen about these batteries. Yeah. Okay. So, oops. Too much, eh? Too much a gator. Woo! It's even worse. Hey, when you get too much a gator, it's hard to take. Hope it's not in the morning for you guys. Okay. Right up here it says 0.03 3.90, and it goes up to 3.93. That's what it's at. at 0.082 amps. So we're not past the threshold, and so we're still at a very low charging amperage rate. I don't know. I may have my different criterias not well set on this, and that's why I'm getting so low a charging rate. It's been 3 days. Well, no, this is the second day. Excuse me, second day. We're starting the second day of the charging of these. This is just one battery. So this is impossible. So I don't think I have my settings right. But I don't want to disturb it, because I don't want it to start all over again. Yeah, you can't see that, but see here, my banana plug clip connectors. Put these on these wires. These are the jumper wires I bought, and so I couldn't plug in here, so I bought some banana pin, but there was just a screw in here, and I tied it up, and then it'd just be relying on the wire, and wire's not that big, Ace. I said, I ain't gonna. So I put some glue, glue with the glue stick there in there, and so it seems to be holding. It's kind of hard there, but hey, par for the course. Oops, you guys still got an eyeball on what's going on here? See the resolution or the revolving rate on the. Yeah, hang on, I'm gonna show you. Oops, not this one. This one. See, 3.63 volts. I'm set at 4.2 volts, and the maximum is 2 amps charging rate. They say that these batteries can take up to 4 amps maximum charge, but I didn't want to go that far. But you can tell. See, it's just it's like an off and on type of thing, this charger here. So this tells you. So I've been 15 hours and 56 seconds. 22 hours. See, it's right here. 22 hours and 16 minutes. See, there's no lying with this thing, and this tells you all the different criterias. Voltage 5.80, LED strength is 6. The charging rate is on. That's something different. So that's it. Okay, I put it on, no, not 20, because it's over 20. So oops, where's the other lead? Oh, it's on the ground. Oh no, it's here. Okay, so if we go from here to here, 21 volts. Okay, so there was 2 sets of batteries. See, these are these batteries. There's more than one row. When there's 2 rows and they're stacked, they're in parallel, so it gives you more current. It just lasts a little bit longer on the pull. Lengthwise is your voltage accumulation, which right now, what did we say we had at 21 volts? Yeah, which is over the 4 volt threshold. These 4 batteries, like 2 banks. I charged them with the remember the buck converter there. I charged them with this. We're only running on theories right now. I'll have to run the battery down with the drill. Well, first of all, I'm going to put it back together. Then I'm going to run it down with the drill. And then we're going to see how this whole thing pans out, if we can recharge it. I have a theory, but sometimes it's not the best theories are not the truth. We're back, and we've come to a conclusion. Drain the battery down to two bars, two lights on the battery itself, and hang on, I will show you. See the charger here? Oops, hang on. See that charger? It's reading red and it's charging. We're up to 2.5 lights up to now, and solid red. Before with the battery, all you could get was a solid green, and the battery wasn't charged. But I found this out by doing tests, and okay, first I had this sheet, like I've been poking around for about a week. Look at all these calculations, So it took more. Oops, I can't lose this. This is my instructions for my little DROC DC voltage regulator. This is a good machine. It's not a real powerful, like at what was it, 8.4 volts. I could crank out about 4 amps. That's about its maximum, But my wires that I bought, see, they're decent size on the outside, but they're, I don't want to tell you what they are, but they're kind of chintzy. I don't know that this is not even soldered. Hey, this is another one of those, you know where, right? Anyways, it worked. The DROC charger, all this here, hang on, you can't see, the little DROC charger there, battery charger. See, the advantage of this versus a real charger, this you can specifically adjust the voltage, like 4.2 volts. That's what these batteries, that's their draw, their charging, or their normal run voltage. So you don't want to go over that, because then you'll heat up the battery, and there's dangers involved here. And trust me, there is. Well, you've seen in the previous videos, these have to be, voltage has to be, well, hang on, I had showed you right at the start, see? Hang on. This is your voltage. So you start off at a steady amperage, and when your voltage peaks to 4.2, then you start to drain the battery. I mean to charge the battery. Like right now, that's what it's doing. It's charging. So that's what we want. That kind of charge. And a normal charger doesn't give you that. It'll crank up the amps. This part here, it'll crank it sky high out to its maximum right at the start, and you're gonna, well, you take the chance of blowing the battery, So that's it. We're charging right now, and I'll let you know if something, if it fails. there's different types of problems you can have with these, eh? But that satisfies the problem with this. I found, okay, I found that these batteries, they're very precarious, maybe. And for some odd reason, one is one way and another one is another way, and one has a high current discharge while the other battery beside it doesn't have that much of a current discharge. So more or less they're precarious batteries, eh? And they want to be stored in a cooler temperature. That's the ideal. I know I said this before. They don't like to be totally discharged too. Watch that, folks. So that's the big warnings about, and you can bring them back to life like I did with this little charger that I set up. But I don't know that everybody is gonna. You can buy a lithium-ion battery charger specifically built for charging batteries, and the circuitry that's in this rock charger that I bought, the same circuitry is in the battery charger, and you just connect both ends, like positive and negative, and you hook it up to this specific cell. This is what you want to do. You check, hey, you go down the battery, okay? Like this one only has one row, but you go down from side to side, boom, 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 and you check your voltage, and when you hit one that's a lot different than the others, that's where you want to put your charge. And the odds are that you're gonna land with the success story like we're having right now. It's I think it's gonna be alright. I hope it's gonna be alright. And right now it's charging, so it didn't want to charge before. So that's it. That's all we need. And we got 4 lights as it is as we speak. It's not finished charging, but here, I'll show you. I'll show you. There. See? 4 lights. So, but we gotta wait till it finishes charging. I just came back to show you. It's charged now, and 4 lights. Check the voltage. It's at 20.7 something volts. So not quite 21. And but that's what the charger will put in it. I don't know if these chargers, see, it goes green now, but it's, before it was stuck and I couldn't get that 4th light because it wouldn't charge the last batteries in the I don't know, it's for some reason it drained those 2 last batteries and they wouldn't pick up a charge, and by using the drop charger, I said it before, I was able to charge them. So it's a fix. These batteries are about $100, 4 amps. It's an original Milwaukee. I'm sure there's some, when they get old enough, you can't bring them back. But I think it's a success story for this one. Hey, don't forget, there's better ones up ahead. Comments are welcome. I try to give non-generic answers. Hey, yeah, I'll come back, eh?
I think it has developed another conclusion.